Hello, welcome to the Mark Janad Show, the cybersecurity show. In this video, let's talk about best commands used for hacking. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going dark. Okay, so let's get some steps. So step one, connect to a remote Windows system from Kali. Windows makes a distinction between commands that can be run while physically on the system and those that can be run remotely. We can't assume that a command we can run while on the system will run remotely. Here, we are only interested in those that can be run remotely. In this case, I will be connected to the target system with a netstat connection, but a Metasploit spawn command shell or other will work just as well. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and drop the like on the video as well. Step two, basic commands. In many ways, Windows CMD commands are similar to Linux/Unix commands. Unix preceded these commands by over a decade, and Microsoft borrowed heavily from it. At its most basic, we need to change directories within the file system. Like Linux, Windows uses the cd, change directory command. To travel to the root of the directory system, we can just type cd. In addition, we can move up one level in the directory structure by typing cd and then ... right? Like the period, cd and then ... And Peter, you can please put the illustrations on the screen. Now, if we want to see the contents of a directory, we type dir as seen on the screen. Peter put that on the screen. Some other key and basic commands include del, the del. This will delete the file similar to the Linux rm. And then type type. This will display the contents of the file similar to the Linux cat. And Peter, you can put that on the screen what I'm about to say. So as you can see, type was used to display the contents of the confidential file.txt. I then, del, delete the confidential file.txt. And when I return to display the contents of it again, I get the message that the system cannot find the specified file. To create a new directory, we use the md, M as in Mary, D as in dog, make directory command. In Linux, it's mkdir. To create a directory name, new directory, we type md and then space new directory. After making new directory, we can now run dir and see the new directory that we created. Step 3, network commands. When we are on the remote system, we may need networking information. To do so, we have two basic commands, ipconfig and netstat. ipconfig is very similar to the Linux ifconfig as seen on the screen. Peter, you can put that on the screen. There's a distinction between ipconfig and ifconfig, okay? To view the network connections of the system, we can type netstat, netstat, just like in Linux. So step 4, we have view processes. Often when we are on a remote system, we will need to see a listing of the running processes. From the GUI, of course, we can use the task manager, which is the Control plus Alt plus Delete. But from the remote command prompt, we use task list. If we want to find a single process, we could use the filter find str, like the find string. This works similarly to grep in Linux. So to find the process named Explorer, we could type, and Peter, you can put that on the screen. You could put the task list and then the space, the pipe, find str explorer. So please note that we use the pipe just like in Linux to send the results from the task list command to the filtering command find star. So that's what I have for you today. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is there anything I missed? Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate your viewership and see you on the next video.